everyone. My name is Courtland Savage. I am the president and founder of Fly for the Culture. Today I'm flying with Tim Pope, and we're here to talk to you guys about financial literacy. Financial literacy is something important to me because as a young man, I really jacked up my finances. So I reached out to Tim we connected via LinkedIn and been knowing each other for, how long did you say, Tim?
5-6 months almost.
Something
like that, yeah.
Oh, okay, that sounds about right, about 5-6 months. And Tim has been helping me kind of with my understand finances a little better so I can improve my financial literacy and everything. So Tim, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how you got into finance.
Absolutely. So started out in South Carolina, went to Wake Forest, so just a few miles north of here in Winston-Salem. And then after graduation, signed on with Vanguard, started learning investments, became a certified financial planner, and we're helping clients plan their retirement and plan all their other goals. So learned a lot. And then in 2020, launched my own financial planning practice. And what was really neat about that is I've always been interested in aviation, wanted to obtain my private license at some point. And so, I married the two passions, financial literacy and flying.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's how you merge the two, your passion for flying and your passion for finances. So my question for you is, hey, say I'm fresh out of college, I just got my commission, and let's say the Navy. Now I'm making, $60,000, $70,000 as a new ensign in the Navy. What would you suggest to do with my money to make sure that my money can work for me in the long run?
That's a great question, and I think a lot of overlap in the scenario that you gave, being in the Navy and in life in general. So the first thing is we want to understand the amount of money we have coming in the door, and then what we have going out. So maybe somebody in the military, you might have a lot of expenses covered for you, like your rent and other things that the military provides. But first and foremost, and it sounds very elementary, but it's create a budget. How much do I have coming in, and then what do I have going out? And that would be the first step. After you create the budget, you can see where your wiggle room is, and you can start to allocate your money towards certain goals or how you want to spend it. So that would be the first thing. How do I make sure that my money's working for me as best as possible? Well, first I need to know where my money is and where it's going.
Okay, and us, the younger generation, we kind of use apps and everything, and learning from my mistakes, I now have QuickBooks, and I keep up with my accounts and my budget and everything using QuickBooks to check how much is going in and how much is going out. What type of software apps would you recommend for a young person to keep up with their finances?
Yeah, so QuickBooks is good. Mint.com is great. There's Mint.com. You can connect it with your bank account. You can connect it with any credit cards or anything else that you have, and your investments, and it'll just pretty much be like on autopilot. So you can watch the funds go in, you can watch the funds go out, you can watch the balances change, and it's free. Mint.com is. So that's one app that I've used in the past. There may be a little setup with it, and obviously I don't make any representations on their IT and their security, but that's one that you can look at.
Okay, that's awesome. So also, is there any other financial advice that you could possibly give someone, a young person that just started out their career? Just any last advice?
Absolutely. Save early and save often. Well, let me give two pieces. So one is save early, save often. A lot of times your job may provide a 401k, or in the government, maybe a TSP or something like that. So, and if your employer matches, that's great. There's no investment that is out there in the market that as an advisor, I can say, hey, look, you put in $100, you're going to get a $100 return. And so you want to think about your employer match that way. You put in your money, you get a match, there's a return on top of those dollars. So save early, save often. And the other thing too is, you mentioned young people in particular. I think as young people, we have to really avoid the temptation to overuse credit. And what I mean by that is, hey, if I just swipe this card, or if I take out this loan, I can have whatever I want right now, as opposed to waiting for it, saving for it, and eventually getting it. Because, personally, I've been bit by the bitter sting of credit, right? And I think it's made me a better advisor, to be honest with you. And so you want to be careful of that. If you can avoid getting into that trap, that's fantastic. But if you fall into it and you get bit, it's not the end of the world. You probably restart in step one with the budget, figure out where your assets are, or your cash flow is coming from and where it's going, and then work out a plan to avoid that debt.
Well, Tim, I thank you so much for joining me today, and flying over the lake, and we're over Lake Norman right now, and right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. And I just would like to thank Tim for coming up, talking to me today, and kind of spreading financial literacy to more of the younger people, so they hopefully don't make the same mistakes that I made with my money when I first started earning. So, hey guys, thank you all for joining us. Tim, any last words, anything?
Well, hey, it's a great day to go flying. Thanks for having me. And if you'd like more, you can always check out the website, www.tpope.ceterainvestors.com. And also, I'm on LinkedIn, so we can connect. Happy to chat with you there.
All right. Thanks, Tim.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.